112. Yeah.
Why does he think I'm Brady?
Excuse me, Superintendent, I think you're muted.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I sometimes, as I read emails, kind of talk to myself. So you maybe saw my mouth moving, but thank you.
Well, to the 130 that are plus that are on, I think I will get started. I just want to remind you that in your box, if it's red, your mic is off, and if it's green, it's on. And it's helpful if you're not speaking to have your mic appear red. In previous years, I have typically started rally night in a joyful, celebratory place. Tonight, I'm not fully able to do that because of the trauma we are facing. In St. Louis Park Public Schools, we talk about racial equity for all learners. And as a white male, I'm deeply troubled by the events that occurred this week. Before I start with good evening and welcome, I wanted to share the place I'm coming from. So now, good evening and welcome to Rally Night on Demand and the 2021 school year to the class of 2027. Turning our sights to next fall, much is still in flux as it relates to the COVID-19 pandemic and how the world, nation, including our state and school district, is going to respond to the situation. One thing you can be assured of is our care, concern, and thoughtful response we're going to do, keeping our students and families foremost in the decisions that get made based on information received between now and this coming September school start date. To our students, the middle school will be your new home for the next 3 years. In February, when it was much colder, our meeting was all about the classes you will be enrolled in 3 months from now. You know, tonight is really about everything else. My name is Les Bork, principal, and I'm both honored and humbled by the opportunity to serve this community for so many years and to be your principal for the next 3 years as well. Tonight, both guardians and students are going to have an opportunity to acquire a lot of information on demand. And it's all built around choice. Choice of what you want to get more information on, all from the comforts of your home. But before we get started with demand portion of tonight's session, it is my great pleasure to introduce and turn over the presentation to my colleague, supervisor, and friend. He is a big supporter of all of our schools and our middle school in particular. Aston Osai, Superintendent of Schools, has a few words for our incoming 6th grade students and families.
Absolutely. Thank you, Principal Bork. I really appreciate the very warm welcome and greetings, parents, guardians, and students of the class of 2027. I'm extremely thankful that you were able to be a part of, in many respects, this historic moment tonight, right? As I believe this marks our first ever virtual rally night. And I'm hopeful that this experience will provide you with valuable information that will be helpful to you in your transition to middle school. As Principal Bork alluded to, I fully recognize that these past several months have been challenging to say the least. And while we're still learning much about ways to most effectively engage students through a distance learning format, I am appreciative of the efforts of our staff, and certainly I appreciate the grace that all of you have provided us as students and parents and guardians as we have worked to navigate our new normal. I am hopeful that through the clouds of this pandemic are brighter and more engaging learning experiences for all students. Without question, I can say as educators, we have learned a lot about strategies to effectively engage all students in the distance learning format, and I'm confident that we will be better prepared to start school in the fall, regardless of what format we start in. Right now, as a community, state, and country, we are dealing with issues that have plagued us for a very long time. And as a parent of a student in St. Louis Park Public Schools, what I appreciate most is our commitment to academic rigor and racial equity. In St. Louis Park, we have a core value that states that everyone has the capacity and responsibility to contribute to the well-being of others. And if you got on a few minutes before we started, you even saw that when one of our incoming sixth graders was concerned about the fact that he thought I was talking and my mic was off, right? So even as we, as our students are matriculating through our school district, we really work to instill the core value of care and all of our core values. And as a parent, that means a lot to me. And I saw it modeled by that young man. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the work of all of our middle level educators as they care deeply about each of your students. So in closing, I just want to thank you again for being a part of this first virtual middle school rally night. And I'm excited to welcome the class of 2027 to the middle school. Thank you all and have a great evening.
Thank you, Superintendent Osai. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Hopefully, I am a familiar face to some of you as I did visit all of the district elementary schools. But if not, my name is Gina Magnuson. I will be the sixth grade Dean of Students beginning in the fall, and I will continue the 3-year journey with you. I'm grateful for this opportunity to welcome you and to thank you for choosing St. Louis Park Middle School for your child's middle school education. The purpose of a middle school is to aid in the transition from elementary to high school, from childhood to adolescence, and to provide students with the support they need to handle overwhelming changes in their lives. Change is inevitable. Children at this age endure more changes than they will for the rest of their lives, physically, emotionally, socially, and intellectually. So how do we, as students and parents, navigate these changes? We are going to do it together, partnering together as parent, student, and school. Students, I know that starting a new school can be stressful, overwhelming, exciting, amazing, or all of these feelings mixed together. I am here to let you know that everything will be okay. Rest assured, all of the adults in our building are here to help you, and we all understand that some things take time. Do not be afraid to ask for help. You must learn to help yourselves so that ultimately you can help others. This is also a great opportunity to open up to new friendships and expand your circle of friends. This fall is going to be the first year where all of you from each elementary school, as well as those brand new to our district, will come together to form the class of 2027 as one unit. A specific message to parents quickly. Keep in mind our goal here at the middle school is to prepare your child to enter high school as an independent learner. To do this, we all need to walk the tightrope of support and accountability. Make sure to talk to your child about what happens at school every day. Ask to see his or her agenda daily. Listen to them and share their struggles and worries, and then ask them how to go about improving that situation. Parents, I look forward to getting to know the exceptional young learners you have raised and to providing them a setting to learn, to grow, and to think about their place in this world. I consider it a privilege to partner with you over the next 3 years of growth. Students, I am so excited to begin this journey with you, and I formally welcome you to the St. Louis Park Middle School learning community. And I'm going to quickly turn it back over to Principal Bork to give you guys some more information about Rally Night.
Ms. Magnuson, thank you for your advice and comments. Before we get started on the other components of tonight's activities, I want to share another opportunity with family members and students. To help you stay informed, answer questions, and assist in the transition process, we are holding 3 virtual information meetings this summer that allows you to have more informal conversations with middle school administration, along with one of our co-presidents on our site council. We hold these informal gatherings periodically, and they're called the meetings are called Coffee with the Principal. The first meeting will be held this coming Monday, June 1st at 9 a.m. I'll say that again. Our first Coffee with the Principal will be held Monday, June 1st at 9 a.m. To sign on to the meeting, all you need to do is to go to the St. Louis Park Middle School homepage again, find the story on the front page posted about Coffee with the Principal. Instructions how to join will be included in the story. And that's all there is to it. Come with your questions, sign on in the convenience of your own home with your favorite coffee brewed just the way you like it. There will be 2 other Coffee with the Principal meetings held this summer as well. The next one after that will be Monday, June 15th at 7 p.m. And then in July, Monday, July 6th at 12 p.m. So June 15th, 7 p.m., Monday, July 6th at 12 p.m. We will send an e-blast reminding you of these meetings 2 nights before the event date. So here are your options now. This evening, we have some great information awaiting you from the staff who lead programs, topic areas we believe may be of interest to you. The reason we say Rally Night on Demand is that you control the content and the information you want to view. On the website, you will see tabs titled Athletics and Activities, International Baccalaureate Program, Student Services Program, as well as several more areas as well. To get to the areas of interest to you, just again go to the middle school homepage and hover over the academic tab. I'm going to say that again. Just go to the middle school homepage, hover over the academic tab, and then you will see 3 lines of information. On the 3rd line down under the academic tab, it says Class of 2027 Rally Night. Click on that tab and you will see options of information and programs you may want to get more info on. Feel free to view one or all of the program areas listed and know that you're able to do it now and at your leisure in the future as well. In closing, on behalf of over 100 staff, I welcome you and your family to the middle school, to the 2021 school year. We hope you enjoy the rest of the event this evening. Good night.